There is no perfect time to start. If you keep waiting for the stars to align, you'll be waiting forever. Conditions will never be flawless and circumstances will never be ideal. The truth is, perfection is an illusion, a trap that keeps you stuck where you are. The people who achieve greatness are the ones who take action, no matter how imperfect the situation. They don't wait for everything to fall into place. They move forward with what they have right where they are. Every day you wait is another day lost, another opportunity missed. Time is the most valuable resource you have, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. Waiting for the perfect moment is just another way of procrastinating, of giving in to fear and doubt. But the longer you wait, the harder it gets. The dream doesn't get closer, the opportunity doesn't get easier. You have to make the moment perfect by taking action. Your vision, your goals, your purpose, they are waiting for you to make the first move. But if you don't act, they'll stay just that. Visions, goals, dreams, they'll never become reality. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent, luck, or resources, it's action. It's the willingness to take the leap, even when the path isn't clear. Even when there are no guarantees. You have to start where you are, with what you have. You have to take that first step, even if it's small. Because once you do, momentum builds. Clarity comes from action, not thought. As you move forward, the path becomes clearer, the next step more visible. But none of that happens unless you start. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make this moment perfect by deciding to act. Now, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the willingness to act despite that fear. Most people wait to feel confident before they take action, but confidence doesn't come first, action does. You gain confidence through doing, through pushing past fear, through stepping into the unknown. Every time you take action, no matter how small, you weaken fear's grip. Fear will always be there, whispering doubts and feeding insecurities. It will try to convince you to stay comfortable, to play it safe, but nothing great is ever achieved from the comfort zone. If you wait until you feel completely ready, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, you'll never feel fully prepared. There will always be uncertainties, risks, and challenges. But that's where growth happens. That's where courage is born. Courage is about stepping forward even when you're uncertain, even when you're scared. It's about trusting yourself enough to try, even if you don't have all the answers. It's about embracing discomfort and using it as fuel to move forward. The most successful people in the world didn't wait for fear to disappear. They acted while they were afraid. They felt the fear and did it anyway. The moment you take action, fear begins to fade. Not because the challenge is any smaller, but because you're growing bigger. You're becoming stronger, more resilient, more capable. Every step forward builds confidence. Every small victory silences doubt. But none of that happens if you don't take that first step. Courage isn't about not being afraid. It's about not letting fear stop you. Failure is not the enemy, it's a teacher. It's part of the journey to success. Too many people fear failure, thinking it's a sign of weakness or inadequacy. But failure is proof that you're trying, that you're pushing your limits, that you're daring to go beyond your comfort zone. If you're not failing, you're not growing. Every great success story is built on a foundation of failures. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. They all failed, publicly and painfully, but they didn't let failure define them. They learned from it, grew stronger because of it, and used it as fuel to reach even greater heights. Failure teaches you more than success ever could. It shows you what doesn't work, reveals your weaknesses, and forces you to adapt. It builds resilience, sharpens your focus, and strengthens your resolve. Every setback is a lesson in disguise, preparing you for the next step forward. But you can only learn those lessons if you're willing to fail, if you're brave enough to try, even when success isn't guaranteed. Don't fear failure, fear regret. Regret of not trying. Regret of playing it safe. Regret of wondering what could have been. Failure is temporary, but regret lasts a lifetime. Every failure gets you one step closer to success, but only if you don't give up. Only if you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Your failures don't define you, your determination does. Your future isn't some distant event waiting to happen. It's being shaped right now by the choices you make today. Every action you take or don't take builds your tomorrow. Success doesn't come from wishful thinking or waiting for the right time. It comes from acting today, from making the most of the present moment. People often dream about where they want to be a year from now, 5 years from now, or even a decade later. But they forget that the journey to that vision starts today. It starts with the small decisions, the daily habits, the consistent effort. If you want to change your life, you have to change what you're doing right now. Time is your most valuable asset. And once the day is gone, you can never get it back. Every day wasted is an opportunity lost. Every day you procrastinate is another day your dreams are delayed. If you don't take action today, tomorrow will look exactly like today, unchanged, unfulfilled, unrealized. Think about it. Where you are right now is the result of the decisions you made in the past. If you want a different future, you have to make different choices today. You have to start now, not next week, not when you feel ready, not when things are easier. Now, because waiting only leads to more waiting, and before you know it, years have passed and your dreams remain just that, dreams. Your goals, your vision, your success, they're all waiting for you. But they require action today. They require commitment today. Your future self is depending on you to act now. Don't let them down. Take action today and build the future you deserve. Opportunities don't just fall into your lap. They aren't handed out like free samples at a grocery store. No, if you want something, you've got to go out and get it. You've got to take action today. Too many people sit around waiting for the right moment, waiting for the stars to align, waiting for someone to open a door for them. But champions, they don't wait. They create. They build their own doors, their own chances, their own future. Because they understand that time doesn't wait for anybody, and neither does success. Action is what separates the dreamers from the doers. You can have the best ideas, the biggest dreams, the grandest vision, but if you don't act on them, they mean nothing. Champions don't waste time wishing. They take what they have right now and they move, they start. They take the first step, even when they don't have all the answers. Because waiting for perfection is just another way to stay stuck. It's another excuse to do nothing. But action creates momentum. It opens doors that weren't even visible before. It attracts new possibilities, new connections, new paths. Think about it. How many people sit on ideas for years, talking about what they could do, what they might do, what they plan to do, but they never do it. They never take the first step. And before they know it, time has passed them by, and all they have left is regret. Champions refuse to live like that. They understand that today, right now, is the only time that truly exists. Tomorrow is not promised. So they don't wait, they act. They step into the unknown. They trust that they'll figure it out along the way, because action breeds clarity. Action breeds confidence. And let's be real, Fear is what stops most people. The fear of failing, the fear of looking foolish, the fear of stepping outside their comfort zone. But fear is just an illusion. It's a wall that only exists if you let it. Champions don't run from fear, they face it, they move forward despite it. They know that fear is just the mind's way of trying to keep them safe. But safety doesn't lead to greatness. Staying comfortable doesn't build success. Growth only happens when you push past fear, when you step into the unknown, when you take risks. And listen, taking action doesn't mean you need all the resources, all the knowledge, all the support right away. It just means you start. You make the call, you send the email, you write the first page, you launch the idea, you begin, and you learn as you go. That's how champions operate. They don't wait for conditions to be perfect. They don't wait for someone to give them permission. They take the shot. They seize the moment. They create their own future because they know the truth. If you don't take action today, you might never take it at all. Everything you need to succeed is already inside you. The strength, the resilience, the fire, it's all there. But too many people walk through life looking for something external to save them. They wait for the right opportunity, the right person, the right moment, thinking that success is something that happens to them. But champions, they don't wait for permission. They don't look outside themselves for validation. They know that the power is already within them. See, the world will try to tell you that you're not enough, that you need more experience, more talent, more resources. But the truth is, greatness starts in your mind. It starts with the belief that you are capable, that you have what it takes. Champions aren't born with more strength or more intelligence than the rest. They just refuse to doubt themselves. They tap into the power they already have, and they use it. They don't wait for confidence to show up. They create it by taking action. And let's be real, it's not always easy to see that power within yourself. Life throws challenges at you, obstacles that make you question everything. But here's what separates the greats from everyone else. They don't let struggle define them. They use it. They take every setback, every failure, every hardship, and they turn it into fuel. Because they know that pressure makes diamonds, that the hardest moments are what shape the strongest warriors, and they understand that as long as they refuse to quit, they can't be defeated. You don't need someone else to believe in you. You don't need someone else to give you the green light. You have the power to start, to push, to grow, all on your own. Champions don't wait for conditions to be perfect. They don't wait for inspiration. They take control of their own destiny. They step up even when they're scared. They take action even when they don't have all the answers. Because they know that movement creates momentum. That once you start, everything begins to fall into place. And understand this, your power isn't just about talent or ability. It's about mindset. It's about the way you choose to see yourself, the way you choose to react to life's challenges. Champions choose strength. They choose determination. They choose to keep going when others give up. They tap into the limitless potential that has always been inside them, and they use it to break barriers, to shatter limits, to build the life they want. You don't need to wait. You don't need approval. You already have everything you need. The only question is, are you willing to use it? Stop waiting. Stop doubting. The power is already in you. So step up, take action, and make it happen today.